the most horrifying places in the ocean, 11,034 meters below sea level. Some of the most harsh habitats on Earth can be found in the ocean, a huge and mostly uncharted territory. Some of these are particularly notable for their distinctive geological features and scary depths. These terrifying locations demonstrate the tenacity of life in seemingly unfriendly environments, from the crushing pressures of the Mariana Trench to the enigmatic ecosystems surrounding black smokers. This expedition explores some of the ocean's coldest depths, bringing to light their importance and the secrets they conceal. Number 7. Mariana Trench. With a depth of about 11,034 meters below sea level, the Mariana Trench is the deepest known area of the Earth's seas. It is more than 2,550 kilometers long and located east of the Mariana Islands in the western Pacific Ocean. A geological process known as subduction, in which the Pacific Plate is driven beneath the Mariana Plate, created the trench. As a result of this process, our planet's deepest and most mysterious feature is a thin, crescent-shaped trench. Crushing pressures resulting from the tremendous depth can surpass 1,000 times the air pressure at sea level. It is among the most hostile settings for life because of these factors. Certain species have developed to survive in this severe environment. For instance, scientists have found enormous amphipods which resemble shrimp and are resistant to extreme pressure and darkness. The energy source for these creatures is chemosynthesis, which uses chemicals from hydrothermal vents and organic matter that sinks from above. Scientific expeditions that seek to comprehend extremophiles, organisms that can survive in harsh environments, have turned the trench into a focal point, providing information about possible life forms on other planets and moons with comparable conditions. Our knowledge of biology and the boundaries of life on Earth is still being tested by the findings made in the Mariana Trench. Number 6. Challenger Deep. The most well-known and profound location in the Mariana Trench is Challenger Deep, which is 10,984 to 11,034 meters deep. Because of its harsh conditions and the difficulties in reaching such depths, this location has fascinated both scientists and adventurers. Submarines and other underwater vehicles can be crushed by the extreme pressure at Challenger Deep unless they are specifically made to resist such forces. Filmmaker James Cameron completed the first successful manned descent to this depth in 2012 using the Deep-Sea Challenger submersible. Cameron took amazing pictures and samples during this historic journey, which allowed scientists to discover new marine life forms. Notably, scientists have discovered that the species that live here have developed special adaptations. For instance, some of these critters' proteins guard against cellular damage while under a lot of stress. In addition to advancing our knowledge of deep-sea ecosystems, this research poses fascinating queries on the adaptability and resilience of life in harsh settings. Studying these species could provide insights into astrobiology and improve our hunt for similar conditions on other celestial bodies, where extraterrestrial life may exist. The investigation of Challenger Deep has created new opportunities for scientists to study how life may persist in such harsh conditions. Number 5. Puerto Rico Trench. With a depth of roughly 8,376 meters, the Puerto Rico Trench is the deepest place in the Atlantic Ocean. This trench, which is situated north of Puerto Rico, is an important tectonic barrier where the Caribbean Plate and the North American Plate converge. This location is among the most seismically active in the globe due to its geological activity. Numerous earthquakes have been linked to the trench over the years. For example, the disastrous San Fermin earthquake in 1918 exposed the trench's potential for seismic risks and caused extensive damage throughout Puerto Rico. In addition to studying this trench's geological characteristics, scientists evaluate the threats posed by seismic activity in populated areas such as Puerto Rico and the other islands. Understanding plate tectonics and earthquake dynamics requires knowledge of the trench's depth and geological instability. Research on the effects of such geological processes on marine ecosystems and biodiversity in this special undersea environment is ongoing, with the goal of improving predicting models for upcoming seismic occurrences. In areas susceptible to seismic activity, an understanding of these dynamics is essential for risk mitigation and disaster preparedness. Number 4. Siren Abyss. A fascinating feature close to the Mariana Trench that descends to a depth of about 10,809 meters is the Siren Abyss. Similar to other deep-sea trenches, it is distinguished by intense pressure and extremely cold temperatures that are only slightly above freezing, which make excavation extremely difficult. Because of its depth and hostile climate, the abyss is still mostly unexplored, but scientists think it may contain organisms that are unique to Earth. Researchers can now use remotely operated vehicles fitted with high-definition cameras and sample equipment to conduct more in-depth studies of these harsh settings, thanks to recent developments in deep-sea exploration technology. These investigations seek to understand how life adjusts to such harsh environments and what biological mechanisms allow for survival in the face of extreme pressure and darkness. In addition to guiding conservation efforts for deep-sea ecosystems that are becoming more and more endangered due to human activities like deep-sea mining and climate change, an understanding of these adaptations may offer insights into evolutionary biology. The Siren Abyss emphasizes the need for more research and serves as an example of how little is known about the depths of our oceans. Number 3. Black smokers. Though they are a component of a larger ecosystem linked to deeper oceanic features like trenches, black smokers are hydrothermal vents that are usually found along mid-ocean ridges at depths of about 1,600 meters. At temperatures beyond 400 degrees Celsius, these vents release superheated water that is rich in minerals like sulfides, fostering the growth of distinct biological communities in spite of the absence of any sunshine. The organisms that live near black smokers use chemosynthesis instead of photosynthesis to generate energy. They work in symbiotic relationships with bacteria that carry out this process to transform chemicals produced from the vents into forms of usable energy. Among its notable residents are enormous tube worms, which can reach lengths of several feet and survive without sunlight by feeding on these bacteria. Black smokers provide fascinating questions regarding analogous settings beyond Earth, such as those found on ice moons like Europa or Enceladus, where hydrothermal activity could support extraterrestrial organisms while also challenging our understanding of life's adaptability and tenacity. Black smoker research continues to yield important information on biogeochemical cycles and how life can thrive in harsh environments. Number 2. Daikoku Volcano. Despite being an undersea volcano at a depth of about 414 meters, the Daikoku volcano is an intriguing part of oceanic geology because of its distinctive volcanic activity-related features. This volcano displays a unique phenomenon in which high underwater pressure and volcanic activity heat combine to form a lake of molten sulfur beneath the ocean's surface. Extreme temperatures that can reach several hundred degrees Celsius and the discharge of poisonous gases during eruptions make this area dangerous for investigation. Scientists can learn more about Earth's geological past and volcanic processes, as well as how they affect marine ecosystems, by studying underwater volcanoes like Daikoku. In order to evaluate possible risks related to underwater volcanic activity and comprehend how these occurrences affect ocean chemistry and marine biodiversity, it is imperative that these underwater features be studied. Our general knowledge of volcanic processes and how they shape oceanic landscapes is enhanced by research on Daikoku volcano. Number 1. HMRG Deep. Although precise readings are still being verified as research progresses, HMRG Deep was found during sonar mapping sweeps in the Mariana Trench and may be as deep as Challenger Deep. This region serves as an example of how little is known about the depths of our oceans, even though they occupy over 70% of the planet's surface. A large portion of them is still uncharted or poorly understood. Researchers aim to learn more about the features of HMRG Deep and any unusual living forms that might live there as technology develops, such as better submersibles outfitted with high-resolution cameras and sample instruments. The continuous exploration stresses the importance of protecting these delicate ecosystems from human-caused threats like pollution, overfishing, and climate change, as well as the size of our oceans and their potential for new discoveries that could fundamentally alter our understanding of marine biology and geology. The need for ongoing research is highlighted by HMRG Deep, which serves as a reminder of humanity's poor understanding of marine depths. These places demonstrate not only the horrifying depths of our oceans, but also their capacity for scientific research and the comprehension of life's resistance to harsh environments. Thanks for watching our video, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.